we have understood that life needs maintenance because of the wear and tear. It needs maintenance, and the maintenance happens by consuming something, breaking it down, and making it part of our body and using the energy. In this process, we have created few things that is not needed by the body, and that has to be removed. And that process is known as excretion, as simple as that. So as a definition, it is nothing but removal of metabolic, this is a keyword, waste. Now, what exactly the waste that we produce? What do we excrete? So here the keyword is nitrogenous waste. But yeah, how does this in turn gets produced? Where is this coming from? That's something that we need to be very clear with. A major source of nitrogen is in our diet comes from protein. Proteins are made up of smaller unit called as amino acid, and every amino acid contains nitrogen. So when we eat things like meat, fish, egg, dairy products, beans, you're consuming protein. Of course, there are many sources that your body breaks down, right? Protein breaks down this into amino acid, and this contain nitrogenous waste. And the source of nitrogen is from your DNA and RNA that is present in the cells of the food that we consume, both plants and animals. So pretty much everything and anything has nitrogenous waste as a byproduct because we consume such, a source is such, right? So what is involved in this process of removal of waste? Well, basically for now we can tell that kidney and your uterus, right? Bladder and everything. Of course, there are a few other names that we need to know, and that I'm doing it over here. So we need to know the name that connects the kidney to the bloodstream and back again, right? There are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 names, sorry. This name has to do with this, that is, what is this? Real N and art. Renal artery. And so this will be what? Correct. Renal vein. Next, this, the one which connects kidney to the bladder per se. What is the name of that? Well, this is urgency that we have to pee. So, and this is a terminal, right? Terminal. So what is the name? Uterus, right? Now, next is fourth one. This is also something to do with urine. And there's 3. This is spelled out as U. Again, I'm trying to teach you guys the name. We'll understand what it does. And finally, we have this part that is related to a blade. I think this is easy for you guys. This should be easy. Yes, this is a bladder. Okay. The fundamental part which does the filtration is here. The basic filtration unit in the kidney. What is it? This is what? This is a planet. Which planet is that? Think about it. It starts with N. Yes, Neptune, and this is on. So this is nothing but it combines to give us nephron. That's the fundamental filtering unit in a kidney that we need to know. There are parts, there are many parts actually, but the one which is mentioned in your books, there are 2 parts. What is that? Can you take a guess? Any idea? So this is cap and ill. We have seen this already. This is nothing but your, yes, capillary. Any kind of exchange takes place, we have capillaries. As simple as that. And this is a person with a bow, and he looks to be professional. And we are looking at a man who holds a bow. Bowman. Okay, so this is Bowman capsule. So that we'll be seeing. So this is a structure of a nephron. All of this put together, a small unit. What's happening over here? We'll be talking about this in the next video, but these are all the guys that is involved in removing the waste in our body. Okay, so yeah, there is theory as well. What is excretion and why is it important? Excretion is a process of removal of harmful metabolic waste from our body. And why is it needed, that you guys know. What product do human produce? Nitrogenous waste. The metabolic activity in our body generates nitrogenous material. What component makes up the excretory system in our body? Kidney, uterus, bladder, utera. Where is kidney located? Abdomen. Describe the pathway of urine from the kidney to release from the body. Okay, this is where I'll discuss in detail to some extent actually. Urine moves from kidney, then uterus, urinary bladder, and released via utera, right? So yeah, so it starts from kidney. This would be your uterus. Then you have your bladder, and then finally utera, right? Is it not? So utera is that exit point per se here. Okay, got it, guys? So quite simple. Kidney, everything has uterus, urine word to it, so you guys can think about it. Uterus, urinary bladder, utera, right? Okay, and yeah, about nephron and everything, we'll be studying about nephron in detail. So let me see if there is anything else. Okay, what is the purpose of urine and what waste product does it filter from the body? Urine purpose is to filter waste product from the blood. It removes the waste products such as urea and uric acid, as well as excess salt and water. That's why when we drink a lot of water, we tend to pee. So what is a basic filtering unit in kidney? So each kidney contains a large number of nephrons. A nephron consists of cluster of very tiny walled blood capillaries. By default, a cup-shaped end of coiled tube called Bowman's capsule that is associated with the capillary cluster. Again, we'll understand this. So the working of the nephron in the next video. Yeah, for now you guys can have a look.